Hey everybody, so today is Sunday and it's March 1st and I am starting my new crafty week. Decided to start it on time this time because I am kind of skipping days lately. Well, I'm sorry, but I have I have trouble lately like getting myself to do stuff. Maybe because of the pregnancy, maybe because I'm just getting lazy, I don't know. But um basically I have like 3 days off work. I'm not really working full time, so um, I have been having a lot of time to stitch, and that's so fun, especially when I'm planning on going off work altogether when I reach 8 months. So I'll be able to get ready and we'll do some shopping for the baby and stuff. So, yeah, hopefully I'll have a lot of time to stitch then. Plus, I believe we are moving to our own place. Me and my husband, it's kind of complicated, but we're not going to get really into it. If you would like to know some of my, private stuff and do a private chit chat and hear about what's really gone on in my life and how everything is going, I would love to do that. I have nothing to hide. Everything is really, normal. But basically my husband has moved out of this house, of my mom's house, and he is right now at a different place, which I am supposed to get to when I, finish this month. So I am kind of staying with my mother alone right now. Everything's fine with us, but we decided to, do this because he needs to get the house ready for me and the baby, and hopefully everything will get better. So right now I have a lot of time to stitch, and I've started this crafty week with this project. This is my new kit from Rioli's, and this is how is it called? Sakura Bridge. There it is. This is Sakura Bridge. Um, Actually, it's not that easy. I mean, it's kind of a difficult stitch. All of these areas are pretty easy to stitch, but all around the trees, the branches, and all around this area, it is kind of complicated because of the chart. But it is looking pretty good from the far. If you look at it, it's so delicate and it's so, the gradient are beautiful. So I am kind of liking this project. Again, it's not really my kind of project, that I would usually go for. I prefer full coverage project, but this is fine too, and I am kind of stitching it, waiting for something. So yeah. So this is number one for this week. This is something that I was stitching today, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it soon because my kits that I have ordered are on the way and they are supposed to get here hopefully during this week because they are already in Israel, and I don't know why, but I guess they are stuck because it says on the tracking from the, Ukraine post office that it is in Israel awaiting in Tel Aviv or something, but still no information about it in my tracking, I mean, in country. So I don't know what's going on with that one, but hopefully it will be released during this week and I'll be able to do an update on that. But for now, this is what I have, and I have a lot of projects going on. Now, next thing that I was trying to stitch today is this. This is my difficult Himera. This is the project that I am struggling with. I've actually been told on my Russian version of this video that maybe I'm having trouble stitching this because of the red, because red color is really a distress a distress color, and maybe that's why I'm having trouble sticking to it, because I am starting to stitch it and it feels like I would like to do that, but eventually I end up being annoyed and I just drop it. So maybe that's true. Maybe because of the reds, I am getting tired of it very fast. But I'm not sure. It is possible though, if I'm thinking about it right now, because like my other Chimera, the Scorpio, it has a lot of blues, and blue is kind of a calming color, so I am not having any trouble. I'm not having any trouble stitching that one, so I am kind of loving stitching that one. It's kind of uncomfortable right now, but still I am liking the project itself. So I don't know what's wrong with this one, but this is kind of a struggle for me. Anyways, I'm not going to show you Saga, first of all, because I haven't brought my tablet with me into the room. Plus, I really don't have a lot to show you. I just wanted to show you a little progress. I have been stitching this for like an hour tonight before I started filming this clip, and I've stitched like 190 crosses, which is okay for this project, but it's not like a crazy amount. So I'm not going to show you the project, the project on the tablet. But this is basically what I have stitched today, just around these areas, because it kind of a gradient too, so it kind of wraps each and every shape in here. So it is coming along very slowly, but it still does. This thing really bothers me. I mean, it will get covered and eventually washed, but still, this little stain here is annoying. Anyways, this was my update for today's stitching. Hopefully, we'll all have a very crafty and, progressive weeks for our projects. So, wish you a great week, and I will see you next. Hi, so it's actually 12 o'clock at night, and hopefully you are not hearing what's going on outside. But today was election day, and it was right outside our windows, and there's actually a cleaning truck outside which is cleaning all the little notes, and I don't know why they decided to do it at this time, but it's not 12, but it's like 11:30, and this is crazy to do this in the middle of the night. I mean, who would have thought about that? Anyways, hopefully you're not hearing too much of it. I just closed the window so it won't be that terrible, but this was just crazy. Anyways, updates. Today is the 3rd, and today I decided, no, it's not the 3rd. It's the 2nd. Today is the 2nd, and I decided to show you what I've been stitching today. I decided I mean, I am supposed to be doing this every day, so I haven't decided, but I have decided that it was time. So this was my project for today, plus another one, which I'm going to show you in a second. But I've actually decided to keep stitching this as much as I can, because I am so enjoying this project and I love it, and I did get some progress with it today, much more than I have gotten for the last couple of days, of stitching it before. But as you can see, I've had progress with it quite a bit. This little piece is coming to be, done. Coming to be done. I don't know, what am I saying? This little piece is almost done. So let me show you how much I have stitched on Saga. And this is the program. Where is it? There it is. So 14.5% is already stitched. This is, by the way, Scorpio from Chimera. So for those who don't remember. Anyways, open this. This is what I was stitching until I got tired and I just stopped because I kept stitching it for quite a few hours. And as you can see, yesterday I've actually stitched a little bit of it as well because I just didn't want to show you every day, because basically you do not see a progress every day because it's kind of abstract. Plus, well, 100 crosses is not that much to be noticeable. But today, as you can see, the second, I have stitched 377 crosses, which is pretty good for this project considering that I've decided to drop it all together. But yeah, 377 crosses is very good. Altogether, 19,661 crosses are stitched. Love this. I mean, the colors are amazing. I do have this question. Chimera has blends in it, has quite a few blends, and most of them are not that noticeable. I mean, can you see a blend in here? You cannot. It's so unnoticeable, and I really think it's not that necessary as well. But if they have blends in this, I will be stitching them just like the chart says. So this is project number 1 for the last couple of days, and now next project number 2 is the second Chimera, my beloved lighthouse on a cliff. And as you can see, I've already done I'm not done. I've already started the next piece. This will be the last little piece in this row, and then I'll be going up. And it's kind of an easy stitch. There's not that much going on in here, so it was going kind of fast, but then I got tired again. But it doesn't have any more of this grass, and I mean maybe a little bit over here, but not that much. No more flowers, so the whole thing will not be that difficult to stitch. But as you can see, I've stitched quite a bit of it, though I wasn't expecting to because I wasn't planning on stitching it for a long time, but I did. So this is a good progress for today, for 1 day of stitching. And let's see on Saga. So this is it, 21.2% done. And if we open up the chart, this is the chart, there it is, and focus and open our timeline. So today is the 2nd, and 1,141 crosses are finished for today. Very good. I mean, on the 29th, I've stitched 1,205, and I skipped a day, and today, the 2nd, 1,141. Very good progress. I wish I could have done this every day, and then this project would have been done within a couple of months. So I'm not building on it because I have plans. I have more projects that I love to stitch, so that's fine. I'm not in a hurry, and I am enjoying this thing so much, and I love it. Plus, another thing that I have done today, just, I don't know why, but I'm going to tell you about this. Can you see? This is the full project of Ruby Thais, and I decided to stop with the little pieces. Just so I can track the whole thing, the whole chart progress. It's really interesting, just like over here in these two projects where I do use the full chart, and then I can say how much I have stitched already and how much I've got left until the end. I've decided to just cross. Let me just open this. Open, 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 open. Come on. I've decided to just cross out all the, pieces that I have already stitched, and this is it. I mean, I have been stitching it for a while, but just a little bit, a little area. And actually this little piece I'm still stitching, but I've already crossed it out because once I finish, get out. Once I finish this one, this little piece is the last one that's already crossed in the big chart. I am not going to be using the little charts anymore. I'm just going to be using the large chart. So yeah, I've decided to track this whole thing all together. I'm not going to do that for like my HAED because I do find it easier to do it this way, but all the rest are being stitched from a full chart. So this is my project update for today. Tomorrow I do have some plans. I need to go out of town for some errands, but hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to stitch a little more and show you. I still don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow or to stitch tomorrow, but hopefully it will be something very interesting. So I will see you tomorrow, but I don't promise because sometimes I say that and then I notice that I skip a day, or like last week I skip a week. So yeah, I'm going to update you the second that I can. Hi, so it's finally the weekend. It's the 6th and it's Friday night, and yep, I am spending my free time stitching. Actually, I don't have any plans for the next month. I mean, I am going to be working, but my husband is in Ashkelon right now. He moved to the new place that that we are supposed to be moving to, and he is basically getting the place ready for me, and we need to do a lot of stuff there because the house is pretty empty and it has to, be a little modified. So I still have quite a while. I mean, not a while, it's not that long, but I'm on my 27th week. So in less than a week now, I'm going to move into my 7th month. And I decided to stay here at my mom's house and keep working through my 7th month. And then when I enter my 8th month, I will quit work and I will join him in the new place. So basically, I don't have any plans at all. And I am free to stitch whenever I want once I am at work. I mean, I am free from work. So basically, today I came home, I kept stitching, and tomorrow is Saturday, of course, is a free day, and Sunday I'm not working either. So we'll have some time to stitch, and right now I'm going to update you for a couple of days that I wasn't filming. I don't know what's going on with me, but there are days that I just don't feel like filming at all. I mean, I do want to stitch and I do stitch, but I just get so tired eventually that I just don't have the energy to talk and film, and I just want to go to bed. So forgive me for that. But this is something that I have been stitching this week. I've actually stitched this for one day and I've had quite a bit of a progress with this little area. As you can see, I've almost finished this, little, I'm not going to call it a square, but this little area, and I am going to move to the dark place. Anyways, looking great. I think that his face, I mean, I do have a hoop through his eye, but he is so handsome. Beautiful, beautiful design. I am so happy that I picked that up. But still, it's not an easy project just because it's monochrome, and I do love stitching with beautiful, bright colors. So I do, like, I pick it up like once a week maybe. But once I do have um good progresses with it. But okay, so let me show you what I have stitched this week. This is actually this little piece, and it's 92.5% stitched, and that's a very, very good thing because I'm about to finish it. And if we open it, I just have a little left, a little left to stitch, and I don't know, it's kind of like a couple of minutes of work. But if you look at this, this is a good thing. I mean, I have stitched this, you can say, like in 2 days, because this 77 I am not counting at all. So on the 21st last month and on the 3rd this month, I mean this week, I have stitched 718 half crosses from this little project. Every piece that I cut has only 2000 half crosses, so it's not that difficult to finish because I don't know why, but this project gives me, I don't know, it's just easier for me to stitch it if I cut it into little pieces like that. So as you can see, everything is looking great. The half crosses, you know, everything is looking very good. The only thing that I hate, and I said that like 1,000 times before, I hate this black coverage. I don't know what's going on with it, the black. I don't know, maybe it's the threads, but I hate the black coverage. I mean, from the far you cannot see it, and I don't know, maybe eventually when I wash it, it will not be that noticeable, but I don't like the black coverage at all. Anyways, okay, next thing that I was stitching, and I am going to, let me think what I'm going to show you first, because both of them I was stitching today too. But no, I will show you this. And this is my Riolis. This is the new kit that I picked up lately, and well, basically I do have good progress with this one. I haven't been stitching it that much during the day, but lately I've been working mornings mostly. Not mostly, I've been working mornings because considering that my husband is not home at night and he is working or he is at the new place, there's nobody that can pick me up from work when it's late, and basically I need to get home by a bus, and I don't want to get home late, too late, in the dark. So I've decided to start working only mornings, and this is something that I've started stitching in the morning before I go to work, because I get up like a hour, an hour and a half early here before I need to leave the house. I get ready and I make myself some coffee, and I just sit down and relax a little bit before I get out of the house, maybe like for 40 minutes or something. So this is something that I'm stitching mostly in the morning, sometimes before I go to bed, but I don't know. Anyways, good progress with this one. As you can see, a lot of half crosses, a lot of blends, which Riolis is known for. The only thing that I have an issue with this project, I don't know why, but I guess because it's not one of my main ones and it's just, a substitute before I go for the one that I want. I do make some mistakes with it. First of all, I think that I've said that before, but I've started stitching the crosses in a different direction than what I am used to. So that's a little annoying because once I started, I wasn't going to just stop and I needed to keep going. So as you can see, my crosses, my half crosses are looking in different direction. And then in some spots, you have this happening. Come on, focus. Can you see this? Can you see? I mean, this, I'm sorry for my nails, but I don't have anything to point with. This little area, they're going in the right direction. But this, come on, focus. These ones are going in a different direction. And I keep making those mistakes. That's so annoying. I mean, from the far you cannot see it, but if you look closely, you will find some crosses that are so not right for that for this direction. Anyways, I don't really mind. I mean, it's not something that I was dying to stitch. It's just a meanwhile project, but still it is pretty cute, I guess. It's not exactly my style, but I'm enjoying it as a, resting piece, I guess you can call it. Plus, I have made a mistake with the blend. This is something that I've noticed too. Can you see these? This is a blend with two colors, numbers 17 and 16. And this is the same blend. I mean, it's supposed to be the same blend, but I picked up a different thread. So I have been stitching the wrong blend. Yes. What can I do? Anyways, that's fine. Again, this is not crazy for me. If I would have been stitching it as a big project and something that I was planning on, going for a while, I would have changed it, but right now it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it still looks good. It looks really nice, and there's going to be a bridge happening over here, so hopefully I will be able to finish this in a couple of weeks, and hopefully I will get my new kits, which was the plan. That's why I started this one. So not exactly why I started this one. I just wanted to put aside my other Chimera and the Joy Sunday kit that I have, and yeah, so I decided to pick this up instead, but then I kept stitching my Chimera, so I don't know why I took this on. Okay, so next project that I was stitching, my favorite project of all time, and this is my third Chimera. This is the lighthouse. Can you see? I am having quite a good progress with this little piece. This is the last piece from this row, so I am so waiting to finish this and just go to the next level. Basically, there is something that makes me a little weirded out for this project because this is supposed to be a road, and I don't really know what this is. I guess it's the, it still is the road, but it's a different color because it's like closer and there's shading on it. But why is the road pink? I mean, isn't it supposed to be like brownish, or I don't know, some ground color? I don't know why, but altogether it looks amazing. I love this project. Can you see how bright the waters are? And the skies are going to look amazing from the photo. But yeah, there are areas that are pretty hard to stitch, like this, the whole, grass area. And I don't know, I guess there will be more of that over here, like next to the lighthouse. But I'm not afraid of it because I'm so enjoying this that I am planning on buying more kits exactly like this one. I mean, a different project, of course, from Chimera. And I am planning on making an order from them, from the store that I got this kit from, and ordering more kits for, so I'll have something to stitch after this one, which is going to be, I'm hoping to finish this year. So, all right, this is something that I am crazy for. Okay, so let's go and see how much I've stitched. I have already finished 23.1% from this chart, and this is a whole piece. I mean, this is not a little cut out. And this is what I'm stitching right now. This area actually has larger, color spots, so it's kind of easier and faster to stitch, and that's a good thing because I cannot wait to finish it. Can you see how logical everything is? Well, there are some singles, of course, like always. It's Chimera, the same thing like HAED and stuff, but that's fine. We are managing it. So okay, I've been stitching it practically every day. Today is the 6th. 1006 half crosses have done. Yesterday I've stitched 770. The day before that 712. On the 2nd, I think last time I filmed was on the 2nd. I don't know if I filmed this, but I've stitched 1141 crosses. I mean half crosses. So as you can see, I keep to it. Can you see the dates? I stitch it almost every day, if not every 2 days. So it's my favorite project and I am in love with it. So this is all for today. Tomorrow is Saturday. That will be my last day of crafty week, and I hope that tomorrow I'll have a nice progress to show you, and we'll see how much I've stitched altogether this week. So I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not crossing my fingers because I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But it has to because it's the last day of the week and I have to finish it up. So I will see you tomorrow. So it's already the end of Saturday. It's Saturday night. It is about what time it is. I think it's about 10 o'clock, and I am going to show you today's progresses. Actually, I've been stitching 2 of my projects during today, and I don't know if I had much of a progress, but I think that I did because I tried to fill in as much as I could of this little piece. This is Scorpio, for those who don't remember, and I have already am finishing. I don't really know what I want to say. I am finishing this little piece. Can you see? It's all filled in. I have just this little area to fill in. It's the same color. Just going to try and make a little close up. So it's going to be the same color fill in, and like 2 different colors in here, like 2 over here and 2 over here. So, and then I'm going to be done with this little piece and I will move to this one. This is a good thing. I'm happy that I am able to stitch this kit because I love it and I really didn't want to drop it. My plan was to put it away, but I've decided to find a little niche where I can stitch it. I am not stitching my Joy Sunday for now. I don't know why. I guess I really want to progress a little bit with this one. We'll see, maybe eventually during the next week I will try to stitch my Joy Sunday. But for now, Joy Sunday really did go to the, plan for the future, I guess, because that's not one of the projects that I'm working on. But this one is definitely still in rotation, and I am trying to stitch it as much as I can every day, at least a little bit. So let's see how much I've stitched today on Saga. 14.7% are done with this, And if we open it, open it, come on, focus. Sorry, some notifications from Facebook. All right, so today is the 7th, and 301 crosses are done for today, which is a good, amount. It's not crazy, but it's quite okay. It's more or less my, my most of what I can do for this little chart, because it's not going as fast as the others, maybe because of the way it's organized, maybe because of these frames. I am thinking about ordering a floor stand or something, or some frame holder that will make it easier for me to use these frames, because they are really comfortable, because of the fabric stretch on them, and I really love the good stretch fabric. Can you hear that? It's like a drum. But they are very heavy, so you should have something to put them on if you really want to be comfortable stitching them in any position. So yeah, that's my plan for the future. Now, next thing that I was stitching today is my Riolis kit, of course. This is the Sakura bridge, and as you can see, the bridge is already here. So I've already stitched the bridge a little bit. Now I'm filling in these little areas, and it is looking very pretty from the far. I mean, I love the gradient in the water and the trees, and I'm sure that once the back stitch and the beading will be stitched in, it will be really, really beautiful. So as you can see, I'm not really enjoying the coverage, because I think on 14 count I do prefer to stitch with 3 strands, though 14 count you should do with 2 strands, but I really like the 3 strand coverage more. And there are 3 strands in here. There are 1 strand like for the like this area where the background is, and 2 strands and 3 strands half cross, 3 strands full cross, 2 strands half cross, 2 strands full cross. It's really confusing to say that, but there are a lot of techniques, different crosses in here, and altogether it's looking pretty cute, I think. What do you think? I think that it's kind of pretty. It's really delicate. Not one of my favorites, but I do want to finish it, and I do want to feel good about finishing another project, because it always makes me feel so accomplished when I finish a project. So hopefully I will be able to finish it soon and start something new, because my plans are still on the way. I mean, I did order 2 kits that are supposed to be here already, because they came in to Israel on the 26th last month, and today is already the 7th. So I don't know what's going on, but they are stuck on, I don't know, somewhere, because if I try to track them to track them on my post office tracker, it says that it's not existing. I mean, they do not see that parcel. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's still stuck somewhere. I don't know. I don't understand why it's taking so long for just a little package to come in. So anyways, hopefully it will arrive soon. Maybe it will update during this week, I hope. And we'll see. Maybe I will be able to finish this before that one comes in, just like it happened with my Rioli's octopus, that I was really waiting for my Chimera lighthouse, and it didn't come. And once I finished my octopus, I did receive the Chimera lighthouse after a couple of days. So maybe that's how it's supposed to happen, because they really do want me to finish one project and then start another one. So, anyways, this is it, I guess, for this week. Tomorrow this video will come out, and hopefully you will enjoy watching it and seeing my progresses. If you want to ask or comment, I will love to hear from you. Give me thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week.